The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by its host and guest on this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I express firmly I am here to have a fun time, and don't need anyone ruining it by being butthurt. Take your clapped cheeks somewhere else. I am not a professional, I just play one on the show. Thank you, and continue supporting. Deuces.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome. It's my Oprah voice if you guys haven't noticed yet. So, that last episode had some of the worst feedback I've ever received. And thank you. Thank you for all feedback. All feedback is good feedback. Am I in love with this angle right now? I don't know. Let me see if I can just... No, that's worse. Whatever. I'm trying to figure out new angles with you guys. Sorry. Should have done this in post-production, but I might as well do it now. So, for everybody that was butthurt over the last episode, heard you loud and clear. Everybody that was butthurt over that episode, instead of trying to attack my butt over your butt being hurt, I have a suggestion for you guys, all right? Let me know how you guys feel about this. So what you're going to want to do is get a mag light flashlight, okay? You're hearing me right? Mag light flashlight. It's not a sponsor, but write that down, all right? You're going to Google mag light flashlight, and you're going to choose the kind of batteries you think would work best for you. Some people want the D batteries. Other people want the little A batteries, all right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say little A batteries. All right, from there, you're going to order it online. You're going to go on the internet, and then you're going to submit your payment information and let it go ship. I don't think it'll be a plane though. It's Amazon. Vroom, vroom. I don't know. So when this is all done, you're going to, either you're home or you're lucky enough to be home. You're most likely working. You're going to probably have to wait, get in your car, drive back home. Hopefully your package is still there because you're going to really want this. And when you get this package, right? Unbox it, take it out of its box, right? Unscrew it, right? Here goes the magical part. You're going to go to your sink and hopefully you have two dish pads. All right, two. Not the hard one. Well, the hard side with the soft side. You're going to need two, all right? You're going to shove them. No, I'm getting ahead. You're going to take these two dish pads, right? And put them aside. A vinyl glove, depending if you're allergic, you use whatever glove works best for you, all right? Then you're going to shove them inside of the mag light flashlight. You're like, that's not what you do. That's not how you're going to start it. Just stick with me, all right? And then you're going to shove them in there, all right? And then you're going to take a rubber band. Wait, when you shove it in there, make sure the vinyl film goes over the mag light, and then you're going to use a rubber band to hold it to keep it from slipping. And then you will use whatever you want to use as proper lubrication to conduct the electricity between you and that mag light. And you can go fuck it, all right? Instead of trying to fuck with me all the time. Do I care about monetization right now? No, right now. I'm having too much fun. So without further ado, let me go in.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
You're listening to
Special characters.
That is I.
Welcome back to another late night with
Jose.
Are you ready?
Is there any way we can cut his mic off?
My name is Jose Luis, aka
On my Cool J.
And what up, people? What up? 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 What's up, good people? What's good? What's good? What's good? And I just wanted to say thank you, everybody that tunes in. Hopefully you stay here for the journey. and make it to the end of this episode. Get as far as you might, as long as you pass the 5-minute mark. We're good. All right. A view is a view is a view is a view is a view. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that supports me on this channel, on this platform, on all platforms, on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all this stuff. All right. Shout out to you guys for supporting me through this. Please continue to. Nah, it's too early. What am I doing? I'm trying to end it at the beginning after. Nah, we can't do that. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody's doing great. Follow me on social media. You would notice that I went to go see the Big Pigeon. The Big Pigeon. Holy smokes. You're going to be like, why would you do that? You lived in New York your whole life. You've seen the pigeon your whole life. If you know me as a person, you would know I have a pigeon tattoo, which might have made its debut on OnlyFans. But if you ain't never seen the pigeon, you ain't gonna know who's like that is. But either way, I went to go see the Big Pigeon in the city, and when I saw it, I was like, it's a big ass pigeon. It was pretty interesting. I like seeing stuff like that. It's cool, and clearly other people like seeing it because that place was packed with tourists. You ever been to a place, a tourist trap? You ever been to a tourist trap? A lot of people try to avoid those, but I love going to tourist trap because I like to pretend that I am not from here. Like, this is not my backyard. I like to pretend, right? So I like to go. There's all these touristy trap places where the scammers be trying to catch people, and I pretend like I'm dumb. I even do like the worst New York accent. I'd be like, watch it now, I'm walking here. That's what I do. I'd be like, do I sound like a real authentic New Yorker? Watch it, get out of here, buddy. Fuck out of here. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese Aki and make it the Aki way. Yeah, that's what I do. I go to places like that. I really went there to go like take pictures with the pigeon, and I had fun there. But there's always a scammer there, and they're always trying to get over on people. And those are the worst type of people because they don't seem to understand that they're hurting the environment. And they'd be like, I'm giving them a real New York experience. I was like, all right, cool. At the end of the day, let me know which way you're going home, and I'll go rob your ass so we can fulfill the full New York experience. I'm not a fan of people that try to scam tourists. Like, there was a guy out there, and he was like, hey, man, I make music, yeah. So what's your name? And they'd be like, oh, my God, my name is Internet. I'm from here. And they'd be like, cool. Well, I'm going to write your name here. And because I wrote your name on this disc is now yours. And I'm like, who the hell carries a disc nowadays? Step it up, people. If you're going to scam, be a good scammer, all right? Don't be out here like half-assing the scam. Like, all right, because I wrote your name on this piece of plastic on this blank disc, we're going to sell you the CD for a whole $5. But wait, there's more. For another $5, we'll give you another CD. So you're really getting away with a steal of the most mediocre fucking rhymes ever. So I get introduced to a scammer, and he's like, hey, man, what's your name? I'm like, Juan Carlos Lopez Rodriguez. And he's like writing it all down. I was like, you forgot the accent. He's like, wait, what? I was like, you forgot the accent. He's like, wait, what happened to your accent? Oh, you thought I was gonna purchase your disc? No. I couldn't give a fuck about your music or your time or your ink or your felt marker. Nope, couldn't care. You're wasting your time. And everybody's like watching them like, yo, come on, get the fuck out. And I'm like, nah. I said, don't buy his music. His shit is whack. So it was that, and then there was a person that came through with pigeon mask. And I was like, for $20, you could buy this pigeon mask, and you could like pretend to be a pigeon next to the pigeon. And I'm like, don't y'all do that? Don't y'all do this? Don't you guys buy a goddamn pigeon mask to be a pigeon next to the pigeon while on the floor there's more pigeons? All right, don't do that. And I was like, there was a lady. She brought her pet pigeon, and she's like, hey, everybody, if you want to take a picture with my pigeon next to the pigeon while there's pigeons, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is going on out here? But that one, I'm like, she brought effort. She brought a pet. She somehow managed to leash a pigeon, which I've never seen before. So that was pretty entertaining to me. But it was very funny because if you really wanted to take a picture with the pigeon, all you had to do was hold as a piece of food in your hand like this, and it definitely would have flew on your hand to eat the pigeon, to eat the bread or whatever cracker that you have in your hand, and there was your picture with the pigeon. So I was like, all right, whatever. But I had fun out there. I did have fun. I went on this Highline walk. It's about a 5-mile walk from where I was all the way to Chelsea Piers. Fun times. It's like I was in a marathon, but on the goddamn wrong weekend. Now, I saw this cool looking bridge. This cool bridge that I saw, I was like, oh, that's fire. I like that. And then I finally get to where I'm going. Oh, tourist people, if you ever want to be a tourist in our city, in our great city, go Monday through Friday when everybody's working. Never go on a Saturday. People that live here, never go on a Saturday, all right? It is the worst thing you can do because it's just, you can't even enjoy it because there's just so many people there. Everybody's on top of each other. Everybody's getting out the way. So I did the High Line, which I normally do any other day, and it's just a nice, slow walk. You could just take in the views and all these things. No, not that time. That was like rush hour traffic, but on your feet. Like, do you know how crazy it is to speed walk 5 miles? I don't even know if it's 5 miles. I'm probably gassing it, but to speed walk 5 miles and be like, oh, I didn't get to enjoy shit. Luckily, I've done that walk before, so it's nothing to me. But people that were trying to enjoy it, I'm like, yo, back the fuck up off me. Back up off me. Because you can always tell who's a New Yorker and not a New Yorker. And New Yorkers be in such a rush sometimes. We be in a rush. But when I'm somewhere out in the world and when I'm not in a rush, I give space. So I gave space to the person in front of me so they can enjoy what's going on. While I'm walking, I got little legs too. I don't want to hear anything anyway. So walking, and somebody just kept bumping into me. I'm like, yo, can you like relax, all right? Go around me. Like, so it was like the most funniest thing. But I finally get to my destination. We're starving. We're hungry. We didn't account for the weather, so we had to like make purchases. I mean, none of your goddamn business. But I went out there with a sweater and I needed a coat. Ended up going to the store, buying a fleece. Thank God that worked out. I get to my destination at the end of the pier. I go to the Chelsea market and I got some delicious Korean fried chicken. If I could remember the name of the place, I would tell you, but it's in the Chelsea market. It's right next to Glizzy. Now, what happened was I went to go order this delicious food. Great. I don't know if this is a thing now, but people are using chicken thighs instead of wings and arms, which is even better. Boneless chicken thighs. Had that again today at another place. I was like, yeah. My bad. I'm thinking because what I had today was a Nashville hot chicken thigh on a sandwich, still banging because it was boneless. And over there, I had like a fried chicken thigh with kimchi and other things. It was really good, guys. So now, before I get to the part where it's like it's really good, oh my god, you guys should try it. I went to go order the food. Now, I am, what's the word I want to use? When I'm hungry, I'm not situationally aware. All right. Not nothing bad happened. I'm just focused on my mission, right? I'm just dead centered on my mission. So I made a mistake, a huge mistake. And the worst place to make that mistake, I made a mistake in Chelsea. So when I ordered my food, I get my food right there, like, here you go, there goes your food. And I go, thank you, sir. And I wish I had a record scrap. So I go, thank you, sir. And all I can think of is that person does not identify as a sir. Does not. You know what were the context clues that should have gave me away, even though their gender didn't really agree with what they were dressed as or not. Yeah, dressed as. So it was like I didn't read the situation well because I'm hungry and just trying to be nice, courteous, give me my food so I could go to the corner and pig out, right? I did not notice that this person was a whole 6 feet 2 inches tall, long blonde and pink hair with lipstick. Didn't see it. That this person of this manly built, I know I'm being messy, of this manly build wasn't identifying as a sir. So for the next 3 minutes, because they were holding my food hostage, how dare you call me a sir? You can't see that I'm a woman?
Oh boy, over the top.
You can't see that I am a beautiful woman. And I'm like, what I can see is you holding my succulent chicken thighs in your hands and you're shaking the garnishing on top of. Can I get my food back? Ma'am, you have to be politically correct. Can I get my food back? And all I heard was,
No, you may not. You have to apologize to me right now, because it's really insensitive that you over here misgendered me, and you can't tell that I'm a beautiful woman right now. You can't even acknowledge that I'm a woman. You're not even making eye contact with me. And I'm like,
can I just please get my food back? Can I? Thank you. We could have the conversation. Just give me my food. So going through the whole spiel, like, you don't get what it's like. You couldn't live a day in my shoe and in my shoes. And I'm eating my chicken. I'm like, fucking thighs, delicious. Yeah. And I could just see the look on her face. Like,
It's not right.
you're not taking this serious. And I'm like, yo, I don't think you get what's going on. I made a mistake. Yes, I misgendered you. All right. I said I'm sorry. After that, it should have stopped. But you continue to berate me over this incident. And all I'm trying to do is eat my delicious chicken. That's all I'm trying to do is just eat my chicken. So you could yell at me. I'm going to continue to eat my chicken and nod my head and be like, oh my God. What it didn't help is that, like, I was looking at the cook who wasn't Korean. He was one of my people's, Eskimo. And he's like, yo, I'm like, this shit is delicious. And he's like, I know. I'm like, I'm sorry, my friend. And I'm like, no, that's cool. I did this shit. So now I'm getting a crowd. I'm getting a whole crowd around me because I'm eating my food. She's getting angrier. And I'm like, oh shit, yo, what's the recipe? And worse things getting worse. And you know who saved my ass? Shout out to the janitorial staff that was so interested in what was going on that when he started laughing by accident, you know, when people laugh, like they kind of like flail their arms, like kind of like that right there. He did that to somebody with a drink, knocked some girl's drink out, and got all the attention off of me because I was pretty sure I was going to go viral off eating my chicken thigh and getting berated by somebody that I misgendered. But you know who she looked like? She looked like my name is ma'am. And I was like, that was the other hard thing. Trying not to laugh because my mind rambles to things like that. I'm like, you do look like somebody. You look like Billy Badass from WWE. That's who you look like. That's exactly who you look like. And I can't say nothing because Billy Badass is a big motherfucker. And so is this person. So the last thing I need is them beating the dog shit out of me. And I couldn't enjoy my chicken. No, sorry. I couldn't risk all of that to happen. No. You let me as I do now. For my peoples. Yeah. Fun times. Also, you know what I figured out today? You know, I live here and I don't be watching my news like that. A lot happens that I don't be paying attention to. Like, there's a drought going on in NYC. Did you guys know there's a drought going on in New York City? Maybe Long Island too. I don't pay attention to y'all news either. Y'all be bougie with it anyway. But there was a drought going on because apparently there hasn't been rain in New York City for a while. And I'm like, didn't notice, didn't even bother to notice. I'm sorry. Actually, I've been worrying about rain because the sneakers I just bought don't look like they could go in rain. So my dumb choices. But yeah, there's been a drought and they've been telling us to conserve water. Now, if I knew this, that we were in a drought, I would have been like, oh shit, let me conserve water. I wouldn't have filled up my 10-gallon fish tank with more water to clean it out. I would have held off on that. I wouldn't stick to my two-hour showers that I take a day. That's right, people. I take long showers. Sometimes I just lay in the water. Sometimes I lay in my tub and pretend I'm back in the ocean, like the manatee that I am. But I'm too close to land, so I just flop around. That's one of my things. That's to each his own, right? All right. Don't judge me because I like to do weird shit. Okay, just let somebody to walk in and think I'm having a fucking seizure. Depends on what my blood sugar is at. But yeah. Didn't know that I probably wouldn't have washed my car 17 times the other day. Like, there should be like an alert that goes off on your phone, kind of like the Ring app goes off on my phone all the time when people just asking dumb questions like, why is there a helicopter in the neighborhood again? Because we live in a crime-infested area, all right? If you haven't noticed, New York, maybe some parts of Queens might be Gotham City, but there is no Batman. So, yeah. Why is there so much crime? Make more money, all right? You won't deal with that if you get more money, all right? But yeah, we're in a drought. And I'm like, for us to be in a drought, right? Hear me out. There would have to be no water, right? For it to count as a drought, there would have to be no water, right? Right? Not. I'm pretty sure we have a reverse osmosis machine. Don't ask me what that is. It just sounds cool. I always hear we have something like this that could clean and filter the water. And we have this thing called the fucking ocean that we're surrounded by. So wouldn't we be able to take some of this water, clean it up, desaltify it? I don't know if that's a word. And then we have water? Even though I know we pour mad shit into the water. Literally, we pour shit into the water. But it's like, don't we have something like that? Don't we? In California, they're fucking reverse osmosing their own goddamn shit water. Like, yeah, it's crazy. And then they're making fucking clown meat out of it. That's even more wild. I'm like, wouldn't that be a thing? Huh? That it was like, don't take long showers. If you have to pee, don't flush it. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, let it go down. And I'm like, my urine is filthy, all right? That shit is brown, all right? You ever seen brown urine? That shit looks like a fucking bottle of OE. It looks like somebody just poured OE onto the floor and then like got like a broom and pushed it all into the liquid into one area and put it back into the bottle. Yeah, I can't let that mellow. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're starting to get visions, aren't you? But yeah, I was like, I did not notice. And my pops is like very into the news. So he comes up to me one day like, hey man, did you know that we're in a drought? And I'm like, no. He's like, stop taking long showers. All right. Okay. All the soap is gone. All the shampoo is gone, but you be coming out with your hair dry. I be like, yo, mind your business, nigga. Stop playing with me. But yeah. New York City drought. I wonder how many people knew that we were in a drought. I guess proper adults did. But I didn't know we were in a drought. I'm over here watering the grass for no goddamn reason. It's the middle of winter. That shit's about to die. I'm like, nah, you guys will make it. Gotta keep the environment alive. But yeah. I can't even remember the last time New York. I never heard New York was ever in a drought. It's weird. So that's something that just doesn't happen. When was the last time you hear me? I'm fucking speaking like, but when was the last time New York was in a drought? The last time New York City experienced a drought was late 2001 through Early 2003. What the hell do you mean we experienced a drought for that long and I didn't know we were in a drought? What was the last New York drought? All right. 2001 to 2000. What do you mean? When the city's water reservoir was 44.4 full, the watch was upgraded to a warning. What do you mean? Rain and snow are key to sustaining life in New York. Interesting. Also, there's been a bunch of fires. New Jersey is on fire and Brooklyn's on fire. See, I'm a dickhead because once, as I just mentioned, there's this app and people just seem to go on the app and just talk about bullshit. So I got bored one day. I went on the app and I was like, hey, man, can you guys smell the smoke? And I'm like, what do you mean smell the smoke? And I'm like, somebody barbecuing? I'm like, it's kind of cold today. Why would they be barbecuing? Somebody's like, no, there was a fire out in Brooklyn. Prospect Park is on fire. If you follow me on social media, you would know I'd have a whole skate video on Prospect Park. Yes, I used to skate. Yes, I was active at one point. Was I any good? No, not really. But Prospect Park caught on fire, right? They said it was pretty bad because it's dry and then it was high windy. So whatever that was dry caught on fire was in the air and landing other places and causing it to cause a bigger fire everywhere else. Now, somebody commented in concern. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not home. I live in the area. I am not home. Can somebody please, I swear to God, somebody please, I'm not joking around. Can somebody please, can you tell me what it's like? And I'm like, it's gone. He's like, what? It's gone. Everything is gone, bro. Everything in Prospect Park is gone. And it moved on to the neighborhoods. Everything's burnt down. That shit is crazy. They're calling in the National Guard. And somebody's like, yo, can you stop fucking with him? Like, he's legit scared that he thinks everything is gone. And you're over here commenting. And I'm like, on the bathroom, taking my morning poop. And I'm like, yeah, why not? So, yeah. That's how I keep myself entertained during the day. But yeah, the drought. Speaking of social media, you guys ever watch the show Ned Declassified? Apparently, they have a podcast. And they just talk about growing up on the show. 12 inches of snowstorm about to hit New York State. What? No, New York State. That's upstate, bitches. So, apparently these three have a show, and apparently Cookie isn't fat no more. He got in shape, and he has an actual beard. Before in the show, he used to pretend he had a beard. Why do I know about Ned Declassified? Because I have a little brother and little sister used to like watching Ned Declassified. So, yeah. I was scrolling through Instagram one morning, and these three are talking about their experience on the show. And I'm like, this is pretty interesting. And to find out that the girl, what's her name? Mosley? Let's see. That's the Classified School Survival Guide. What's her name? Yeah. Can I get your name? Jennifer Ann Mosley. All right. So, damn, they didn't even give due respect by updating his picture. They still made him look like a fat kid, and that's messed up. All right, so this girl named Mosley on the show, who is now, how old? 35 years old, in case you guys wanted to find me creepy for mentioning this. So, they're talking about their show, and then out of nowhere, she was like, yeah, she kind of slept with a lot of people on the show. And I'm like, I can't really care for that, because it's like, you're growing up as a teenager, you're horny, you got all these hormones going in. Who are you gonna fuck? Why not your fucking castmates? All right. If she fucked Cookie. If she fucked Cookie when he was fat. Not the way he looks now, like in shape and actually like a specimen. No, she fucked him when he was sloppy. That's crazy. And I salute to girls like that. You wanna know why? Because they were fucking me while I was sloppy too. I'm still sloppy. Shout out to the sloppy bodies, all right? I know.
Wait.
I know. Like, you're doing too much. But yeah, this girl whose real name is Lindsay Shaw. So I'm like, all right, let me go to everybody's page. This dude Ned looks like a whole fucking adult now. Cookie looks like a whole fucking adult. She kind of still looks the same, which is weird, but she's still an adult. So I'm over here and I'm like, oh, look. Curiosity always gets the best of me. Whenever I see a link in the bio, I have a little self bet. If I could do a fucking FanDuel on this shit, any of those betting sites where I could be like, does she have an OnlyFans link? Let's click the link in the bio, because it could be music, it could be a wish list, it could be all these things. But 9 times out of 10, there's a fucking OnlyFans link in it. Sounds like she wouldn't have this. She has to be doing great in this show. I noticed to the pocket. Clearly, they're not doing great on it. So I'm like, let's see where this link takes me. Dun, 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 to her OnlyFeets. And I'm like, wait, she has an OnlyFeet? She's selling feet pic. This girl that was on Nickelodeon for years and years, and there's still reruns of the show. The show is on fucking Disney. Is it Disney? They're on something. All right, probably HBO. They have reruns of your show. You don't get a check off of this, and you're selling feet pics? I was like, wow. That's pretty interesting. So I was like, I'm wondering if, let's see.
Head over to Reddit just to see maybe if anybody leaked their stuff. And I was like, oh my God.
She's fucking jerking off pickles with her feet. Shout outs to her. This is a petty ass podcast today. And I'm like, whoa, I think I might have a feet fetish next time. But it was just funny because on the show she's weird. On the show she's a little bit weird, like a little awkward girl. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, you weren't acting. That's dead ass you. You're an awkward person. Because she was like, well, the foot smeller 89 says he wants me to tickle my feet. So I'm going to tickle my feet. And I'm like, wait, what? They're paying you to put your 2 feet on the camera and tickle your feet. And you're tickling your feet. Not have your partner that's holding the camera tickle your feet. But you're going to tickle your own feet after you just use the Johnson & Johnson to lubricate your feet. See, foot fetish people, let me know. Comment down below, 1-800-223-9797. When you have a foot fetish, does it matter if the foot's lotioned or not? Like, what's the fetish? The way it looks, if it's glistening or if it's dry? Like, do you like dry skin? Do you like callus? I don't get foot fetishes. Foot fetishes are weird. Get a real fetish, right? I like arms and stuff. But yeah. What is the joy you get out of it? Is it when one toe is bigger than the pinky? Not the pinky, the big toe? Is it the pinky like curves a little bit too much? Like, what is it? Some people don't even have a nail in their pinky. I just found that out. That's weird. Like, it's just straight pinky, no nail. Weird. And I'm like, what is the fascination? And this girl must be doing good because she made a bunch of videos. They're all on Reddit. I'm like, holy shit. You must be bringing in the feet money. Shit. Not you. Nickelodeon might have defeated you, but you clearly aren't. So I'm like, wow. And I was like, okay. Then it was like, I'm like, yo, if I'm paying you, this is where I get weird. Because I watch the whole videos. If I'm paying you, right? If I'm paying you good money for feet pics, right? I was like, all right, lotion them things. I don't know. Like, step on a cake. step on, oh, baby. If you guys have a foot page and you take requests, send me a DM. All right. Like, yo, I'll give you $10 to step on some Legos. Like, I'm going to get some bang for my buck, goddammit. I'm like, I'm going to want to see, like, oh, shit, let me see the Lego imprint on your fucking feet. Yeah, I'll join. That's the way I'll join. Like, all right, let's get crazy with it, all right? But I'm like, yo, I was like, this chick has a fucking OnlyFeet. And I'm like, damn, if she's struggling, she's been on TV, I ain't got no chance either. Damn. What am I to do? What am I to do? Like, does that do it for you? Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if I want to leave that in. Ow. Also, if you like that, send money my way. But, yeah. This girl's been on Nickelodeon. She's streaming and shit like that. I'm like, yo, damn, if you struggling, what the fuck chance do I got? Good thing they locked up Diddy. Shit. He would have had his way with me. Shit. What else? What else? What else do I have on my docket? Do 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 do. Yeah, that's crazy. How do you go from this to that? Now, I can see myself like, all right, I get tricked in one day. Like, do you want to be rich and famous? Yes. Well, come this way. Where are we going? You're gonna fucking find out later. Okay. I wonder if she had. Let's see. Let's see. I'm here. What's the name of the fat guy? Fat guy Nickelodeon. Let's see if he comes up. Dan Schneider. Damn, that's so fucked up. It came up. Dan Schneider. Did he do yeah, Dan Schneider TV shows? Cause then I kind of get it, cause I think he had like the foot fetish too. Oh, he did Victorious? Oh my God, what did he do to that poor Ariana Grande? Better not fuck up my Ariana Grande shirt. I threatened somebody today with that shit. I got into an argument at work. I stay getting into arguments at work. And I was like, yo, don't let me ruin your Ariana Grande shirt talking to me in that tone, sir. And everybody was like fucking laughing. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, why are you quoting the internet? Because I can. All right. So this dude did iCarly, the Amanda show. That explains why she's fucked up. Sam and Cat, he definitely got Sam McGurdy. I wonder if he got a what's her name? That Cosgrove, the Michael Jackson looking chick. All right, I don't know what that is. Keenan and Kel. I don't know if Kel had extra makeup in that last movie or he aged like shit. But hopefully no. So he didn't. All right, I was wondering if he did Ned's Declassified. Let's see. Ned's Declassified. Ned Declassified stars for joking about Quiet on Set. Who the fuck made fun of Quiet on Set? Oh, it was her. Dumbass. Everything from writing. Oh, that he created Victorious, Keenan and Kel. All right, they addresses allegations of a toxic workplace with Nickelodeon. All right, now, no, we're never gonna get that. That Drake kid, man. Everybody thought he was a heartthrob. Everybody thought he was gonna do all these things, and he ended up being one of the things he hates. Crazy, son. But yeah. I'm gonna get out of this section and move on to the next section. Well, I'm gonna stay on movies, just getting out of that section because that's a weird section to talk about. All right, so it's the movie review time, and drum roll, please. I would clap on this, but my mic. Let's see. That was a shitty drum roll. I saw the movie Con Air. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Con Air. I love Con Air. Con Air is an all-star cast of people with some shitty acting. Con Air. Let me see. Con Air came out in 1997. I remember getting the bootleg DVD from my guy Akeem. Shout out to Akeem. I don't know if he's still alive, but hopefully you still are doing good and thriving well. Akeem used to sell bootlegs on Hillside Avenue and Francis Lewis. And God bless that man, because he's the only guy I ever knew that I would go back to the store like, yo, man, this shit ain't work. Give me another one. And he would give me another DVD. Other people would just tell you to go fuck yourself. But Con Air is about a man that accidentally kills another man in self-defense. And because he's a trained killer, technically he is, the judge throws the book at him. He gets a habitual. No, it's the quarter horse. It's the Carter horse, all right? He got the Carter horse. He got sentenced to like 15 years in prison, if I'm correct, right? I could be wrong. How many years? Can I get that? How many years? Jail sentence. That's what I got. Con Air. They made a Con Air too? They better not. They did. He was sentenced. Oh, all right. He was sentenced to a 7 to 10. That's not bad. It's bad. He was having a baby, so it's bad. But he gets sentenced to a 7 to 10, and on his way home to be released, the plane that he's on, that's on the first time ever flying in the air, by Joan Cusack, or is it Joan Cusack? John Cusack's character, right? I think I like his sister. She's funny as hell. Gets hijacked by a group of serial killers, mercenaries, drug cartel people, all these things, right? Why would you let that be your first flight? Why would you let that be your first flight? Like, I'm going to get the worst of the worst of the worst people and put them on the first flight that we didn't even do a beta test run on, right? It wouldn't be a movie. All right, so let me give you this all-star cast. We have Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, John Malkovich. He killed that shit. Steve Buscemi. Who was Steve Buscemi again? Oh, he was Cypher. No, right? Garland Green. All right. Trisha Poe. What the hell happened to you, lady? Oh, that was the wife. I was thinking about Rachel Taconton, which is Guard Sally, baddie. Danny Trejo, which is Johnny 23. Dave Chappelle, Ving Rhames, and there was more people, right? Where's the guy that played him? Jesse Borrego, right? I didn't know Jesse Borrego was in it. If you don't know who Jesse Borrego is, go watch the movie Blood In, Blood Out. He's like, life's the second person that said it, not the first one. Not El Gallo Negro, but the other one, the chunky dude. He's like, life said it's carnal. You gotta take the risk or some shit. I don't know. He said a lot of words. That shit was mad long ago. I'm not gonna remember. But oh shit, Carlos is in it, which is the Mexican guy that always plays Carlos, kind of like the other Mexican guy that plays Noel all the time. All right. So all these people are in it. All these is A staff. But you know, the reason I mentioned that I mentioned the all these characters, right? See, Con Air, Mr. Poe finds himself in a situation, army vet, good man, innocent people are gonna get hurt. I have to stop this, all right? Now I'm the big Alpha Sigma. I don't know how those two words go together. I got to stop them from doing this because I wouldn't be an American if I let this happen. And little woman, all this shit, right? Even though there was a transsexual gay man in there pretending to be, would he be transsexual? No, he was a transsexual. He was a gay man that cross-dressed, whatever. All right? They were ahead of his time, what I'm saying, all right? That's the one play. See, I was gonna make a joke. Front of the plane, back of the plane. but it's a crazy thing because my favorite actor on this movie was Micheletti Williamson, aka Mike Odell. You know what pissed me off about Mike Odell's character is that they made him a statistic, right? You get introduced to him, right? This is how you get introduced to Mike. Cameron Poe's working out in the cell. He's like the cleaning guy. So he gets mail from his wife, and it's a lovely letter, updated pictures of the family, and treats, right? What is it? A snowball. If you know what a snowball is, it's this little pink fluffy thing that Hostess used to make. I don't know if they still make it. That's why I'm saying used to. And he gives it to Mike, right? That's his name, Mike, right? Yeah, Mike. Gives it to Mike. I love these. Great. Okay. See, me and Mike would end up connecting on the older level when I got older. But seeing it younger, I'm like, wow, he's really fucked up. See, Mike is a diabetic. Yes. You didn't think I was going to mention the diabetic portion of it? Because it was a huge significance. I'm saying that word wrong. In the storyline, Mike's sick. Mike needs his insulin, right? Mike is sick. If he doesn't have his insulin, he's going to die. Mike couldn't get off the plane because they were supposed to be a transport where they landed. When they hijacked the plane, there's 3 white people that are supposed to go. Mike is black, all right? He's like, Mike, you can't go. You're black, sir. He's like, where they're gonna know. I could bag you, I could tag you, but at the end of the day, they're gonna see your skin color and be like, nah, something's wrong, right? So he's like, well, I'm done. If I don't get my insulin, I'm going to die. And I'm like, wow, he's really fucked up. He needs his insulin, people. Cameron Poe, for the love of God, helped his diabetic get his insulin. This is me in 1997 watching this movie. Fast forward to 2024. Let's see. 07, 17. More than 20 years. More than 20 years watching this movie as an adult. And now me and Mike share the same dilemma. I'm a diabetic. And now I'm watching this with diabetic eyes. And here comes the magical scene. I need my insulin. He's getting real sweaty. He's like really fucked up. He looks weak. He can't move. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Mike? What the fuck is wrong? I'm watching this. And he's like, I need my insulin. And I'm like, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I'm like, why does he need his insulin? Did he have like a shitload of candy before he got on the plane? Did he have a shitload of soda? Did he have booger sugar? He's sweating. He's sweating profusely. What the hell is going on with Mike? Mike is dripping with sweat. He's like, if I don't get my insulin, I'm going to die. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with Mike? Insulin is to bring down high blood sugar. He's saying, my blood sugar's dropping, yo. I need insulin. Bruh, if you take insulin when your blood sugar's dropping, you're going to die even faster. What are we talking? One of my biggest fears is that I take my insulin at night and my sugar drops and I'm going to wake up dead. That's one of my biggest fears. Is it possible? No, I eat too much junk shit. But I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what happens when you have high blood sugars? All right, you become a little bit lethargic. All right, you feel like your body's heavier. So the sweating is kind of on brand, but not the way he was acting. He was making it seem like he was going through organ failure. And I'm like, you get really sweaty. Yeah, I get it. You get real tired. It's hard for them. You get sleepy. You take a nap. All right, that's what happens when your blood sugar is really high. You be like, all right, I'm gonna go. And you're gonna fucking take a nap. All right. You have to pee a lot. You have to pee an excessive amount of time. You want to know why you're peeing? Because your body's getting rid of the sugar, right? So I'm watching this. He's like, I need my insulin, man. And I'm like, for what? I'm like, nigga, do you got DKA? That's a terrible prison if they don't know you got DKA. And I'm sorry to tell you, Mike, that insulin ain't gonna help you, buddy. You need IV. You need a flush. You probably, if you're going through DKA, your blood sugar is so goddamn high. It's through the roof. It's supposed to be from 1 to 10. He's probably like a 17, 18. I could tell you this because when I had DKA, I was at a 16. I almost died. And I didn't experience none of the shit. Even when I was almost dying, I didn't even experience it. I wasn't all sweaty. I was like, I feel weird. I have to throw up. And even when I threw up, I was like, I'm still fine. It wasn't until like, all right, something's wrong. And then I just, goof, on the floor, out. None of that Academy Award acting that man was doing. That man was like, he was really trying to sell it. I was like, damn. You know, if I just became a diabetic and I saw that movie, I would be fucking shitting my pants. Because the way they depicted it, they made it seem like it was over, like life and death. Like if I miss my dose, I'm going to die. Man, if you don't stop fucking playing with me. Because the reason I mentioned it, I was like, yo, it didn't look like he was eating. He had to be like 3-4 hours into the flight. If you have DKA, if you have those, they're not letting you get on a flight. They're putting an IV in you right away. They're flushing your system. Right? So I'm like, who directed this shit? And did they know that they were so off with diabetes? You took somebody's illness and you made light of it for a movie that didn't need that storyline. It didn't need it. Mike could have had everything else wrong with him. Like, yo, I gotta go. I have cancer. I gotta go make my way to chemo. Okay, he's gonna be weak if he had chemo treatment. I don't know. That doesn't even work either. No. What could it be that he needed, that he was dying and needed a liver transplant? So he needed to transfer to a hospital. See, there were so many ways they could have did this, but they chose diabetes. And I'm like, I wonder if the community was mad about it. So I think I did see something. I was like, yeah, it came up. All right, let's see. So I saw there was a Reddit article on it, right? And they go, somebody was saying the same thing I'm saying. He's like, yo, you ever seen this shit? He's like, it sounds like DKA. He was like, you don't need insulin. You need a fucking hospital, which is hilarious because I'm like, yeah. So they said, what they said, the director actually apologized for that after getting some serious flack from type 1s about it. I kill for a film where the type 1 diabetic is just fucking cranky over not being able to bring his blood sugar down and apologize for everyone and apologize to everyone for the rant. That's what it is, right? So I'm gonna let you know right now, as a diabetic, all right. I don't get grouchy. I don't get grouchy when, see, I'm a type 2, all right? My blood sugar's high, I become docile. My body is telling me like, hey, yo, like, you need to go fucking do something. Go sit down, relax. My first week as a diabetic was fucking terrible, bro. So my blood sugar was so high, I really should have took time off from work, but I just ended up going to work. So they didn't tell you all these things that you got to learn on the fly. Is fucking crazy. I didn't get my medication until a week later because that's America's health system. Fuck it. So, right, I was falling asleep from my sugar being so. It was something in your body goes, all right, man, you should sleep this off until you feel better. So I'm still not knowing how to regulate my blood sugar, right? So I'm eating like I'm still eating dumb. I'm like, all right, let me get some fries, let me get some bread, just fucking over carbo loading, right? Carbs break into sugar and it goes into your system and fucks at you, right? So blood sugar's high. My pancreas is no longer producing insulin. That's why I'm a diabetic now. And it's like, okay. So I'm driving back from work. I had something. I can't remember. I probably had some candy or some shit. Because I'm like, nah, maybe they're wrong. Maybe they got it wrong. They weren't wrong. So I'm driving. Like, oh, shit. Like, I'm driving. Wake up. That was my first week as a diabetic. I was a danger to everybody around me, yo. So it was like, holy shit. It was like I was fucking narcoleptic. That shit was crazy, son. Because when your blood sugar is high, everything just becomes, all right, when DKR, right, your blood becomes so thick that it can't transport the oxygen around. It's in your arteries, it's everywhere. You're just fucked, all right? That's why when you're there, that's why a lot of people don't make it. A lot of people go to cardiac arrest and shit like that. But low blood sugar, all right. High blood sugar, you kind of get a warning. Like, all right, hey, like you start nodding off a little, right? You start, right? That's high blood sugar. You get a warning. Like, all right, hey, man, you better fucking figure this shit out. Go get your insulin, all right? Don't let Cameron Poe kill a whole airplane of people for you to get your insulin, right? If you can't get to your insulin, go walk, go for a run, exercise. Any of these things can lower your blood sugar. That's why I didn't fucking get the guy who needed insulin. So when it's low, I don't know about anybody else, but when my joint is low, I start shutting down, right? I turn into Mike and Connor, right? I get cranky. I get angry. I don't know why I'm getting cranky. I don't know I'm getting angry. So I would anything stupid. Like shut the fuck up. Fuck you. And I'm like, all right. And then my shorty be like, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Let me find out. I can't be high. I didn't eat enough. Oh, my shit is dropping. All right. You get like a sugar craving. Like, all right, I need to bring it back up. I need this shit. Now, what happens when you don't get to if you don't have nothing on you, I mentioned it on the vlog and I mentioned it on the pod a couple of times. When my joint starts dropping, I start going into not organ failure, but it seems like my body is shutting down. It's like I'm going into a coma. Might be dramatic, but that's exactly how I fucking feel. Somebody might be listening to like, yo, I'm a diabetic. I don't fucking feel like that. I feel like I can't move. I feel like my arm is now 1,000 pounds. I'm dragging my feet. I have no energy. I'm on the verge of collapsing and falling out. Kind of like Mike was, right? That's what I think they fucked up on. They took a low and they thought insulin would help it, not knowing that insulin only lowers blood sugar. So if I'm taking insulin with already low, it's curtains. See, what they should have did was turn the movie into a goddamn Snickers commercial. You're not you when you're hungry. Because a lot of the times that people see me like that, I remember I was with this girl and she was like, my grandma's like diabetic, so I know exactly what you're going through. She saw me going down and she was like, somebody get him a Snickers. Put it in his mouth. He paused. Chew, motherfucker. So, yeah. So it's very interesting, me watching Con Air, and I'm like, motherfuckers just took my plight and ran with it and was completely wrong about it. There's like, somebody give him the thing that's gonna make him worse and kill him off instead of giving him a piece of candy. Give him some liquor. Give him something. Give him some vagina. There's protein in there, right? I don't know. That was just me. That's just me reaching, grasping shit. But yeah. What's the name of this director again? My bad. Who is the director? Simon West. You can kiss my ass, sir. Wait, let me see. Let me see. All right, what movies have you done? Oh, you have a track history of like over the top shit. He did Expendables 2. Actually, I liked Expendables 2 with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was like, villain. But you lose me with Tomb Raider. All right. What else you got for me? He did Black Hawk Down. Okay. He did another Expendables movie. Night of the Living Dead, 2015. I don't remember that one. And that's it. Okay. Kiss my ass with the diabetes suck. But yeah. All right. So that was all. That was all for my movie review. Guys should go watch it. I love Con Air. Now let's go in.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
I don't know where to start. This is kind of all over the place for the cool report. So, news came out on PNB. Oh, tomorrow's the real reason. Oh, because he stepped on his foot. Oh, okay. Mike Tyson slapped the shit out of fucking Jake Paul. He did a good job eating it, but yet he has a beard. See, all right, this wasn't supposed to be part of the report. You're not supposed to have a beard when you fight. Having a beard on your face kind of softens the blow from when you get punched in it. So that's why a lot of boxers are kind of like clean shaved. Unless they change that rule. But yeah. I think he should have shaved. All right. But back to where I was. PNB Rock. All right. PNB Rock, there's more news that came out on his murder. And everybody thought it was the girlfriend that was responsible for his murder because she tweeted out a picture of where they were. And I didn't think it was necessarily all her fault. I more put it on, sadly I'm victim blaming, on him. Because you're PNB Rock. I know who you are. If I know who you are, they know who you are. If they know who you are, they know somebody that can go see you, right? That's sadly what happened. Somebody noticed who he was, and that tragic event happened. Now, more came out to the story that everybody thought it was his girl that accidentally got him murdered because she put out the information where he was, and then somebody pulled up and got him. Where it ended up being that the people at the store, at the restaurant, I believe it was it a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? All right, let's see. recording the actual recording. Yeah, they were at Roscoe's, and the person that worked at Roscoe set him up. So what they did was they delayed his food order, which allowed the killers to set up and go after him. They delayed his food order by 40 minutes. I'm sorry, not making light of the situation, but I'm not waiting 40 minutes for fucking Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I would have got up a long time ago and walked the fuck out of it. What do you mean you're holding my food for 40 minutes? You think I'm going to pay for... On Halloween, I was at this pizza restaurant. They forgot they took my order, and I was like, nah, yo, I'm not paying for anything because I already had drinks. I was like, I'm not paying for this. My time is money. You forgot about me. And thankfully for them, shout out to them, because they ended up blessing me with a whole pie for free and the free drink. So shout out to them. But 40 minutes waiting for your food is crazy. So what I want to do is...
First, wasn't there kind of like an implication that... Let's talk about the girlfriend, because at first, wasn't there kind of like an implication that maybe she was involved in some way on this?
Everybody's putting the blame on her.
The implication was she had posted a picture from Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles where this happened.
So the location, she's saying where we are.
Where we are, and she posts a picture of the food, the chicken and the waffles, not of them, not that she's with him.
Okay.
And then the shooting happens. But what we didn't know now that we do... Excuse me, what we didn't know then that we know now is that photo had nothing to do with the murder of P&B Rock. The setup had started the minute he walked into the restaurant. He's wearing $500,000 in jewelry. There's someone there who spots him, does a fist bump. We see this on the video. He contacts someone else, a father and son team.
Okay.
And the food was delayed by almost 40 minutes.
Nope.
But it was just slow that day in the restaurant.
Let's talk about the girlfriend, because that...
Need to set the record straight. She blamed herself. The girlfriend blamed herself for this murder, that it was all her fault. It wasn't her fault. We need to make sure that everyone knows that, because social media and other celebrities jumped all over her, blaming her. We need to set the record straight. She blamed her.
I'm like, is that going on in this? No, it's going on in my neighborhood, of course. Especially when I'm recording. Why not? But yeah, she put up a picture of the food, and everybody was like, how dare you put up the picture of the food? That's how they were able to track you guys down and kill them. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think chicken and waffles all look the same. I mean, I think chicken and waffles all do look the same. Like, I can't distinguish a chicken and waffle from one place from a chicken and waffle from another place. So they'll be like, oh my God, I got chicken and waffles. Oh, we know where you are. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, all right? That could have been anything. But as they stated, he had $500,000 in jewels on. And I said it the first time, I won't repeat myself again, but there was no need for that. And sadly, people forget that there's hungry people in the world. It's not right that they're doing it, but there's somebody that's in a situation that's probably worse than yours that's like, yo, I need that. Or they're just selfish assholes and they want that, all right? It sucks that we live in a world like that, but you have to be aware of your surroundings sometimes. And sadly, that was the outcome of not being aware of your surroundings. So hopefully they charge that guy with the murder of him too. Did they even mention
about
that?
the girlfriend? Because that...
You know how those lids...
Oh, God. Kamala, not now. Shooting in 2022 caused a shooting due to... No, all right. They didn't mention it. But hopefully, that guy gets charged too. Hopefully, he gets hit with the fucking book too, because he set it up. You know how many times I complain about fucking conspiracy shit? Like, oh, if you set up the plan, then you do it more time. Yeah, I'm going to need that to happen with him too, because he got him killed on some bullshit, all right? That man couldn't even enjoy his food. You over here, hope they throw it up. They give you the habitual, all right? Shit. That was crazy something to hear that. And then this poor girl's thinking that she had something to do with his murder, and the whole time, no, it has nothing to do with it. See, I heard about the post. I was like, well, you can't be doing that. A lot of people have been getting killed that way. And I'm like, I've never really, like, what does she post? And now they're kind of like, just of the food. You can't tell that where she is. You can't tell who she's with. You can't tell any of that. So why is the internet running around saying you are responsible for his death? Which is just pisses me off with the internet, because it's like, how about mind your fucking business? All right, mind your fucking business. Okay. How you gonna put that blame on that girl like that? That would fuck me up if somebody put the blame on me of something so serious like that. Like, yo, it's because of you this person's dead. What? Off a picture of my food? You know girls love taking pictures of their food. You can't tell them not to. Fucking start a whole argument. Nope. But yeah. People set that up. They were caught. Hopefully they get the book. So, yeah. Let's see what else I got. I no speak English. My bad. My mind's all over the place. Give me a second. All right, let's see where else we're on this docket. See, serious, medium serious. No, serious, medium serious, and funny. I ended up with funny. Well, at least I hope it's seen as funny. But come on, stop playing with me. In other news, the Haitians are shooting the planes now. First, they were attacking the pets, but now they upgraded the planes. These guys, they aim for the sky. I tell you that much. Aiming for the skies, right? They're nothing that discourages them. I can tell you, god damn. My bad. He caught me in a horny moment. God damn. So, the Federal Aviation Administration grounds all U.S. flights to Haiti after 2 planes were struck by gunfire. Now. That sounds crazy. 2 planes were struck by gunfire. But if I am correct, I think there's only 2 planes that go to Haiti anyway. At least that's what my Haitian friends are telling me. There's not that many planes that really go to Haiti. So you're shooting at your only means of transportation, patience? That's crazy. So, Spirit Airlines flight hit by gunfire while attempting to land in Haiti. Okay. Is there any more information? All right. Grounded for a month. All right. As we previously reported, after 2 jets from Spirit Airlines, one with JetBlue, were struck by bullets while flying over Haiti of capital Port-au-Prince amid escalating gang violence. You know what's crazy is that one of my friends had to go to Haiti and they had to go to Port-au-Prince, and they were saying that they had to travel in such a way that they were actually scared because they were worried if the local gangs would give them an issue out there. So maybe Wyclef can fix this by giving them a Pepsi. I don't know. But they have been walling out. See, it's been a crazy year for Haitians because earlier this year they were saying that they're eating the dogs and now they're shooting the planes. So I'm like, and it's crazy. And some people still criticize Dominican. Whoa. That's racist. Almost read that out loud. Fuck that guy. Report. Oh, this guy wrote, me being in Haiti and reading this is insane. How am I supposed to get back to Miami? Is it insensitive for what I'm about to say? You could swim. Or you could probably go to the Dominican side. Are they only shooting it on the Haitian? Yeah, right? That means they're only shooting it on the Haitian side. So that means just go to Dominican Republic. Hey, man, let me in. But you got to sound like the Dominicans. They be like, Papi, I'm not black. So you got to do that. And they'll be like, all right, I believe you. But shooting the planes. Taking Spirit to Haiti is fucking jokes. Because y'all almost became spirits, all right? Yo, y'all would have been haunting that whole half of that island. Son, that's fucking crazy, son. Spirit should have shot back, right? That's the most hoodest of hoods airlines, all right? If I'm expecting any airline to carry guns on them, it's Spirit, all right? Like, I can see it. Like, we're about to experience some turbulence, and if you look down at Port-au-Prince, there is a bunch of Haitians shooting at us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this window and return fire. So don't be scared. That's me. They won't take us down. We will survive. I am not Denzel in flight. We are not landing this shit. We're going to keep going. Like, shit. If anybody should have a gun on them, I think it's Spirit. Spirit's a hood-ass fucking airline company. Shit. That's like, you ever seen that movie Soul Plane? That's what would happen to the airline if the airline didn't take off and become successful in the movie. It would return into Spirit Airline, all right? Spirit Airline is like, that's like the Spirit Halloween of fucking airlines, right? That's how I see it. It's like no. These are all airplanes from companies that failed miserably and we bought them at auction. Are they mechanically sound? Probably. I don't know. That shit is fucking crazy, son. All right, let's see. Somebody wrote, y'all wasn't ready for the flybys. I'll let you know right now. I can let you know right now because they were Americans. And as much as Americans don't like people of color, because they're Americans, they do have to retaliate. So I could guarantee you Haiti doing that would result in the ultimate drive-by from America, all right? A little A10 to like fuck up a little area. They'll do that shit. We are not the French. I can tell you that much. We are not the French. We are not letting you guys pull any bullshit over here. Nah, son. It's crazy, son. That's crazy, son. Haitians, how do you guys feel about that? After the year you guys are coming off of, was that a thing that you guys needed? Also, I feel for people that live in that area. If you're really in the area, a heavy gang area, and that's what you got to deal with. If they're shooting at the planes, what makes you think they give a fuck about the cars on the road? That's a crazy way to live, man. Hopefully people out there are safe, or as safe as they can be. That shit's crazy, son. I'm going to move over to the next topic, which is Kim Kardashian admits to struggling as a single parent. Where is it?
Oh boy, over the top.
How outre.
But if I say something, I'm a fucking monster, right?
She says sometimes in the middle of the night when the kids are sleeping in your bed, kicking you and crying and waking up, no matter what kind of help I have, basically I'm raising 4 kids by myself here. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Because the difference between you and a real single mother is that when the mother is single, they are the majority of the times not financially well off as you are, Miss Kardashian. They don't have the staff that can give you a hand with your kids, all right? You could tell your bodyguard, hey, can you go watch North real quick? Can you go take care of Saint and whatever the other child's name is? I don't know, Pablo. Can you go do this? Hey, can you take my child to school while I finish up this business meeting? A lot of people don't have that. So what do you mean you're living life as a regular single mother? In whose world? In what world? In Sita's world? Like, yo, what are you talking about, man? If you want to argue the diaspora, that's not the proper way to use it, but I felt like using a big word. If you want to argue the logic between being a single mother and the way that Kanye is not involved and is really affecting the kids, yes, you are absolutely right. If Kanye West is actually not involved in a lot of the things that go into the kids' games, taking the kids every now and then places, career day at school. I don't know if they have career day for rich kids. Things like that I can get it. I can get that. I get it. All right. That's not an easy feat. But if you're talking about I'm not getting a helping hand, I'm calling bullshit. Out of all your assistants, I know there's one that heavily watches the hell out of your kid. And where am I getting this information? From movies. Every time I see a rich person always hand off their kids to like the babysitter or the nanny or the somebody, the cleaner, the maid, somebody, anybody but themselves, all right? That's where I'm getting my information from. If you're hearing this whistling in the background, I'm letting you know, if you are not from New York, this is an authentic New York City radiator, and I'm just waiting for it to start clanking any minute now. Any minute now. But the house is heating up. Thank the Lord, all right? But no, Miss Kardashian, I do not get the sense that you're dealing with the average single mother things as a real single mother would be, all right? Like I say, most single mothers that I've known in life are working 2 jobs to maintain their household, all right? They're struggling to keep in contact with their kid because they got to make sure their kid is properly fed, properly clothed, and properly housed. All right, so I don't think you have an issue in any of those areas right there. That's like when people were trying to get me to feel sympathy for Young Thug, like, oh my God, he can't make rap music no more. If he goes back to making rap music, that's a violation of his probation, and then he could go back to jail. Or he could just rely on the millions of dollars that he already has and just disappear. See how, like, oh, it's the worst thing. I'm like, oh man, if you really sit back and look at it and really think about it, like, it's not the worst thing. It's not. I don't know where you're getting your Google facts from, but it is genuinely not the worst thing. Like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's the most craziest thing ever. Like, oh my God, like the diaspora. All right. If you need to know what a diaspora is, it's a medication that you take to feel better. All right. It cures nausea. All right. I think that's all I have for the Cool Report. RIP iPhone users. All right, let's go and get into the next section, which is the...
Wait, Jose! Jose, I got to tell you something!
Hey, so one of the characters asked, you talk pretty fucking freaky. Do you have a king? I don't think I talk freaky. What do you mean I talk freaky? I don't be saying nothing freaky. I say something freaky. You guys are getting freaky off me. You think I be doing weird shit? You be thinking I be licking the back of fucking kneecaps? I do, ladies. What's up? All right. Do I have a kink? Do I have a kink? Do I have a kink? You know what my kink is? All right. Let me just bring you closer. I don't know. I'm probably gonna use that. I can't run so I can look like a dickhead. But ladies, you wanna know what my thing is? All right. You're probably gonna be like, we get it. It's head. No, it is not. It is not. You know what my biggest kink is? You ever want to get me in the mood? You want to get me riled up and get all my engines revving? I find nothing more sexier when you guys pay for shit. Right? Have my rooster right at attention, all right? When a girl pays for some things, love it. I love it. When a girl starts, like, we go out to dinner and the bill come and she reaches for it to pay for it.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Whoa. I'd be like,
Holy Mother of God!
You don't get it. You don't get it. I know some of you girls are listening to me like, what are you like? That's your kink?
Clown pussy!
I know, but that's my thing. You can't be mad at me because I'm different. You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that at all. Why are you upset at that? But kink. No, I don't really have a kink. I'm sorry. All right, you have to have sex with people to do that. Nope, don't do that. What I like to do with myself is I like to put a belt around my neck and the other end be on the doorknob. And what I try to do is I try to get one off before I asphyxiate from the belt being around my neck. But a lot of the times, somebody interrupts. So, can never complete. But no, yeah, I don't have no real kinky, inky shit. Fetishes. Do I have a fetish? I like breast. That's a good fetish. I like breast. I I think I got into thighs, but a nice little thigh job. Girls with the thigh gap, holla at me. But yeah, no, I don't really think I got one. I know the girls at my job are trying to ask me that too. Like, what gets you off? I was like, head. I'm like, I don't need. They were like, they put things that were like, oh, if you do this little spot on my shoulder, I'm like, got it. And then, and this too, and then this too. I was like, God damn, that just seems like a lot of goddamn work. It's like fucking working a Rubik's Cube, or you're trying to fucking get all the things to match so you can finally get to the fucking destination you need to be at. That's mad work. I'm good. All right. Next question. Dragon Ball Z. Who can you wash? With water? Bulma. Maybe Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi has a nice pair of Chi-Chis, but Bulma's it. Bulma's where it's at. You can't wash Android, whatever number she is, all right? Is it 17? I don't know. You can't wash her. She might start to rust, all right? So, yeah, it's Bulma. That blue-haired girl, yeah, getting clapped. Clapped out. All right? After I'm done clapping, I'm looking at her like, we're going for another round, all right? But this is not the question that you ask. The question you ask is, who can I beat up in Dragon Ball Z? I've seen this question. Appreciate you for asking me the question. Everybody says Krillin. I think you guys are restarted if you think you could beat up Krillin. You are not beating up Krillin in anything. Krillin might be the weakest of anything out of the group. I don't even think he's the weakest out of the group. If it's a group of 5, he's like a number 3. All right. It's Vegeta. It's Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, and then Gohan. That's right. You guys, deal with that shit. So, who do I think can I beat up? Can't beat up Frieza. Can't beat up Trunks. Can't beat up Piccolo. Fuck the shit out of Bulma. Can't beat up Krillin. It's Android 18. 17's the guy, so no homo. All right, Tien Shinan. No, I can't beat him. Definitely can't beat up Android 16. Shiatsu. That's his name? Shiatsu. Fucking dog walk him all day. That little fucking white Googleish looking motherfucker. Benihana Teriyaki. Hibachi? No, I said that wrong. Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki. Yeah. Fucking washing them all day. All right. Braddock can't beat it. What's the name of the fat one? Not Dodoria. Not him. Not him. No, I definitely can't beat a bro. I'll fuck up Karen the cat. Karen the cat is getting washed real quick. Yajirobe is getting the beats by Dre for me. Me and him are the same size. He might have an edge up because he knows how to work a sword. He did cut off Vegeta's tail. But Yajirobe, yeah, him. That might be a good fight. Mr. Popo. If it was life or death,
Catch that shit, cuz!
Catching it, son. Catching left, right, hand, feet. I can't make sure I go too crazy because they might deem it a hate crime depending on what color the TV chooses to make them. But yeah, Mr. Popo. I'm fighting Mr. Popo. Somebody's like, yo, you don't know, but he could actually. Does Mr. Popo have powers? Hold up, where is he? Mr. Popo. I'm saying Mr. Popo way too much. Power level. Oh, he's washing me. Never mind. According to Dragon Ball Z, his power level is at 1030. What? He is stronger than most humans, but weaker than powerful fighters. All right, so I take that back. He's beating my ass. He is probably dog walking me. Never mind. All right, so I got to take it back to the clown that can self-destruct. All right, I got to make sure I beat him up before he blows up. Shiatsu is who I'm looking at now. That's my second runner-up. Power level 610. Washing him. Yeah, you're gonna perform suicide again. I don't think I can say that. I'll bleep that out later. Is Shiatsu stronger than Krillin? Krillin and Shiatsu are evenly matched. God damn it. I don't think so. Krillin's power level. I gotta see it. Krillin's power level. What is the power level of Krillin? 206. He's weaker than... No. Why are they playing with him for? At the start. How was the little puppet stronger than Krillin? His last official battle of power was 75,000 towards the end. 75,000 makes more goddamn sense. To be 260 and the little rodent is... Not the little clown is fucking 600 is crazy, son. I would look at him way more disrespectful now. I would start talking shit to the fucking director. Like, that's what you did with Krillin? You made that motherfucker mad weak, son. All right, let's move on to the next question. Did you see that they've recently, 2 days ago, there was a meeting on the council and they were talking about aliens, and they're saying that aliens don't come from the sky, they come from the ocean. Now, I've seen it. I don't know what's true. I can't. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age where we can't tell what's real or not. We can't tell what's doctrine. We can't tell what's AI. We can't tell anything. So it's very hard. But I could believe that aliens probably do come from the ocean because it's big and vast enough for it to actually come from there, right? I can't put nothing past that. Can't do it. Sorry. I think if aliens were to exist in the ocean, I believe they're like octopuses and squids. Octopuses and squids are really fascinating to look at. Maybe the anglerfish, those things are weird looking. Those things are scary. There's a couple of scary looking fish in there that can make me believe like, all right, we're kind of onto something, and we believe that aliens belong in the ocean. Because there's some like that anglerfish with light, that's fucking crazy. But I've seen footage of like when octopus gets stuck in a place or they're trapped in somewhere. They're like escape artists. They know how to escape. So yeah, and they seem to have a lot of intelligence behind them as well. But I did see the video. There's supposedly footage of the army going into the ocean or flying over the ocean. They've seen things. I could believe it because it always amazes me that we never looked into the ocean like that. We stopped literally exploring the ocean at one point for whatever reason. I think they said only 10% of the ocean is explored. And I'm like, there's probably a good reason why that happened, because they probably saw something that scared the dog shit out of them. And they're like, nope, not me. Not going to find out what that is. So, yeah, I kind of get it. Because we've explored space. We looked into space. We looked into planets. We know about black holes. We know that we don't know where the hell those go to. We found out there's more than 8 planets. We found out there's multiple universes, galaxies, and all these things and how far they are away. But we have this thing on Earth called the ocean, 7 of them, and we refuse to explore it. We refuse to find its great mysteries. We refuse a lot of shit. So it's like, they might be onto something. They might be onto something with this conversation about them being aliens in the ocean. Because I think a couple of episodes I mentioned before about the Antarctic wall and what's behind there and how there's a hole out there, and then you could look in there and you can see more terrain. Oh yeah, I had a whole conversation about that. So I always wonder, like, why can't we feel the same for the ocean? You know how I knew the ocean was big is when they started doing the size comparison to Godzilla, and they was like, he can never stand in the water. And Godzilla's big as shit, but he was like, he can never stand in the ocean. He was like, yeah, no, he can't. The way he be standing in the middle of the ocean to go fight people like, get the fuck out of here. Unless his legs are really, 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 really long. No, it's impossible. He has to swim fight everybody. So I was like, I kind of get your conversation now. But yeah. No, I don't. Aliens in the ocean would be crazy. And then it's like, why haven't they attacked us yet? Because we've been throwing everything in the world in the ocean. Our toxins, I mentioned this before, our garbage, we throw all this shit into the ocean. I would be mad. I would be mad if I'm an alien. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to like wait for like the alien bus. I'm waiting at the alien bus stop for the bus. and then all of a sudden 10 tons of garbage just magically starts falling on me? No. I'm fighting the humans. Fuck that. Humans would catch the longest of days if I'm minding my business, driving my space alien car, and then somebody throws like 6 tons of fucking garbage bags on me. No, we're fighting. I'm wondering now. Go to ask Cookie. Are we aliens the fish? We have to be. We have to be aliens the fish. Fish have to get freaked out when they see us. Because whenever they see us, it's bad news. The same way we think of aliens, whenever we see aliens, they're going to kill us or they're going to shove something up our ass. They're in the same boat too. They're going to kill us or they're going to fucking put a hook through my mouth. Nope. You're stealing my babies. You're stealing my arms. You're stealing my blubber. Humans are probably the worst thing that could happen to anything in the ocean. Yeah, we have to be aliens to them. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, so I'm going to get out of this section. Thank you for asking me a question. Shout out to you guys. I'm going to go over to the... Welcome to everybody that partakes in Part-Time Lover. Shout out to you guys. You guys make a difference because you guys be submitting these awesome questions for me to take a shot at. All right? So, if you guys are unfamiliar with Part-Time Lover, Part-Time Lover is a section where people submit questions to see if they can get a different point of view from the situation that they are presenting to us. Sometimes we're helpful, sometimes we're not. You don't have to take the information. You can just hear us out. But, yeah. Let me go into the first question.
So I met this girl at a bar, and we both decided to be adults and take the festivities back to her place.
Hey.
In the midst of the action, I went to look for my condom, and she looked very underwhelmed when she saw it, like it was the wrong brand of something. And in my mind, I was like, is she condom shaming me? So I couldn't get into it because that really hit me hard. And I'm not packing what everyone else is packing.
Yo. Ayo.
You need to relax, because I ain't even asked you any of that, all right?
I don't need to know what you're packing, all right? That's information that stays with you. I don't care if you're packing whatever you're packing. That has nothing to do with me. That's between you, your creator, your parents, and your so-called girl, or the girl that you're presenting that thing to, all right? C. I feel the same way you feel sometimes. I feel like a lot of girls be gold wrapper looking for. They be having an eye out for the gold wrapper. Nope. Sadly, madam, I am not one of those guys that buy the extra large condom for it to be baggy. Nope, sorry. No. What are you, builder boats? But yeah. You could be feeling away. I think maybe your product was underwhelming. I'm not talking about your package. I'm talking about whatever brand you use, all right? Because if she's expecting the golden wrapper or doesn't see the golden wrapper, I could get it. But what did you have? Did you have Trojans? Everybody buys Trojans. Do they still make lifestyles? Is lifestyle condom still a thing? Let's see. I don't have it this sexy like that. Lifestyle condoms. Oh, they do make lifestyle condoms. Oh. I know skin is a thing. Lubricated for us. Oh, that's so sweet. Lifestyles. The snugger fit. Look at you making me trying to give me a confidence boost. See, I think you want to make a scene, you want to get some attention, you want to garner some attention when you pull out that condom and it's not the golden wrapper. I suggest you pull out the world famous, hood famous condom there is out there, which is the Rough Rider condom. You put out a little Rough Rider condom in front of her, well, not a little, big ones hurt, but you pull out a Rough Rider condom in front of that girl, she knows you're on your DMX, get at me dog shit. Man, I swear to God, that's whole tuna change. That whole tuna change, all right? But asking another man if it's your package is crazy. So don't ever ask me about your package, all right? Not even an Amazon one. No UPS, no USPS, none of that. No FedEx, no DHS, none of that. I don't want to know anything about that. Keep that to yourself. But come on, son. It's 2024. You still using condoms out there? Just pull out. Just pull out. Use the pull out method, all right? And even if you can't pull out on time, you could pull out of her life, okay? Wise words from me to you, all right? Let's go. Yeah, so stop being a... All right, okay, you don't have to be there for her, all right? You could just be there in her, but you don't have to be there for her, if that makes any sense to you. Girls are going to give you so much shit for that one. So, yeah, they're listening to this shit. I was looking at my statistics today for the difference between the male and female ratio, and
Sick to my stomach,
this
fam.
is what I was. There has to be like probably 1 or 2 girls that listen to this. God bless y'all, because that's a lot. That's a lot of men. This is a sausage fest party. But yeah. Man, have some confidence in your condom, all right? Be confident enough to know that you're still gonna get some ass. All right? All right. Be confident enough to know that, hey, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be using on you, all right? So you're gonna smell funny for a bit, but it's all good in the hood, all right? So I'm gonna move on to the next question. And can you read this for me?
Thanksgiving is around the corner, and my wife are arguing this year about where we should end the night at. Y'all know the last one to go to be the littest, because you can drink and eat a little more, but her mom's crib is whack and turkey dry as hell. How can I convince her to do her mom's crib first?
This is a setup. You're trying to get me...
FBI, open up!
No. Hell no. No. You think you can convince your girl on this holiday that you can chill with your family as the last spot to go to, where everybody cuts the back, where everybody unwinds, they drink a little bit more, they take a little bit more time to get out of there because they got to sober up. All right, so they just eat more food and more food and more food. You think your parents' place is going to be the place on Thanksgiving? Are you crazy? The only way that ever works is if she's not cool with her parents. All right, that's the only time that plan ever works. But if she's like that with her mom and dad, just know you lost. All right, you are not getting what you want out of this situation. Would be to have your parents' destination be the last spot to spend more time. You should be able to alternate locations every other holiday, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. It seems like she's been dominating and there's nothing your punk ass could do about it. So it's his best that you just go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. All right. I know Thanksgiving has to probably be one of the worst days to get into relations with, because you got all that food in you, all that turkey gravy, all that turkey, all that stuffing, collard greens and all that shit, fruits, vegetables, candy, pie. You're gonna fucking destroy that bathroom later that day. So, no. You are not winning this. You are not winning this. There is no way you're winning this. I think you can negotiate a sweet surrender by saying, how about this year we go to your mom's house, and then next year we think about going to my mom's house, but we still end up at your mom's house. All right? That's the only thing I could think of, because as of right now, you are not going to win that battle. That battle has been tried and tested for years and years and years and years and years, and I can assure you, you are not going to be the one that pulls this off for us. So, yeah, that's all the information I got for you, buddy. Good luck with that. So, thank you to everybody that partakes in Part-Time Lover. This is for you guys. And we're going to get out of that, all right? So let's move it out of here. All right, good folks. It is that time of the day where I must bid you guys farewell and adieu and all these things. But let me just get to it. Shout out to everybody out there hustling to reach their dream, hustling to reach their goal. Shout out to you guys. If you fail, you do not reach your goal, you take a little stumble, I need you to get your ass back up, all right? The world doesn't stop for you, so you need to keep on moving, all right? You need to leave, all right? I just wish everybody the best out there. Hopefully you guys are successful in whatever journey, streets, or endeavors you go on. Just want you to know that OMCJ is for the kids, all right? So thank you once again. If you have stayed here from the beginning of the show all the way to the end, this is greatly appreciated. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am your host.
On my cool J.
And I'm out of here. Peace out.